This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we are trying out GRIXIS. We're going to try to make GRIXIS good again, and I've brewed up a spicy edition of anti-aggro GRIXIS for the millions and millions of mono red, mono green, mono black, black red sacrifice players out here just trying to smash face as quickly as possible. This version runs 4 of the new removal spell Eliminate, which is most of the new cards, but we've got some sideboard spice because GRIXIS needs a sideboard. Fae of Wishes is here to make sure that we have it. We're running 8 evil hand hate spells because if we play against not aggro, these cards just tear them to pieces, and it's kind of wonderful. The matchups against anything resembling control ramp in mid-range are great. The matchups against aggro are so horrible. Horrible. I have had to make so many main deck concessions just trying to keep them in check. I have 3 Erebos' Intervention, which gains X life, so you can pump a bunch of mana into it and try to recover your life total. I have 4 of a card I hate, Cry of the Canarium, which I usually find too narrow. The only things I'm playing against on ladder are splash your hand, play 14 1-drops on turn 4, aggro decks. So Cry is the answer for that. Like, running something else would be a mistake, especially Rakdos, where the Dreadhorde Butcher and the Scorpion just kind of tear your life total apart if you don't exile them. Same with Woe Strider. Like, we need Cry. Cry is the hero we need. So that's what we're doing. I'm telling you, it is against any kind of a ramp deck, against any control deck, we tear them apart so well. But the aggro matchup, even with all these adjustments, is tough. But it's exciting. So hopefully there's some exciting gameplay for you today. Mana base is skewed because I take too much damage from my lands, and I have trouble getting the right lands. We need, of course, triple black for Bolas, the Lord and Master of Grixis. So we need a Fabled Passage mana base. So we run less Steam Vents. We run a few more Temples to try to make our mana just not absolutely killing ourselves. The way that this deck just kind of focuses on the hand, it just drops its life total so fast. That's why the aggro matchup is miserable and why we need the life gain. All right. Let me jump over here and I'll show you the sideboard. Lots of cheap cards because Fae of Wishes, we don't really need it to win the game all the time. There's a few win the game cards, but for the most part, what we're trying to do is just not die. So a lot of cheap, like little interactive cards meant to help us stay alive. Use Fae of Wishes, Narset, and Nicole Bolas as our card advantage options and grind out the game. So 1 copy of Duress, fetch it when you want to hit the opponent's hand. You think they might untap and play Nissa, and you have that 5th land. 1 red cap melee for Pawblade, I guess, Winota, other Torbran, things like that. 1 Grafdigger's Cage, shut off the Cat Oven, shut off the Uro. 1 Aether Gust, Uros, and Ember Cleaves and such. Disdainful Stroke and Negate for the control matchups if you just want to lock up the game. A Noxious Grasp for the ones playing Nissa and the green creatures. I've never played mono white, maybe it's real. 1 Elder Spell for the Bant ramp with like 4 Planeswalkers. It can also be a win con if you have it with Bolas. Deliver Unto Evil. A little more card advantage. If the stuff you want is in the graveyard and you have a Bolas, you might say this is already win more, but Delivers Unto Evil, there just isn't many spots you can run this card. It almost sees no play. So what the heck? I'm going to play it here. 1 Necromentia. If they have one card that is consistently beating you, this can exile it. 1 Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. If our deck is running low, that is one way to win con this. 1 Thought Distortion. Just get it all. Against the control decks, this is the Hail Mary. 1 Ugin. Against the aggro decks, they usually can't recover from this. 1 Intervention, because 3 isn't enough. Sometimes you need another. You need life. 1 Finale of Revelation. Reshuffle the deck. Do it again. Continue the torture. So, that's the sideboard. That's the deck. Can we skew hard enough against aggro to make this work? Let's go find out. Let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. Do it. No. Why? Why? Must we start every day this way? Alright, come at me, bro. We're gonna be able to cry on time. Let's not take damage. Well, you know what? Stop being a coward. Let's take all kinds of damage. Yeah, okay. This is crap, but... I guess we can eliminate the Chandra. Let's take an Annex, though. This hand is stupid. This hand is stupid. I had them. Their draw was just perfect, unfortunately. Alright, so we've got to eliminate you. If I had gone first, this game would have been easy mode. So frickin' easy mode.
Living in a monastery full of firebrands?
Alright, so we cry.
Hey, these little guys are great!
We're taking 4 more here? Jeez. Alright, not quite over though. We're up against Castle Chandra, which is a lot of free damage.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Okay, they are doing the castle thing. Eliminate can take out the Chandra. Agonizing Remorse can hit the hand. And now we see what you top deck. I mean, it's mono red. What you got? What does Brazil have? What do you know? It's a 1-1 for 1. It gets in there. Alright, we need, like, the Erebos' intervention stat. So we'll see if we can find one. Black, black, black. Blue, blue, blue. Alright.
Focus and discipline.
What do we find?
I have just the trick.
The intervention is located. I'm going to use Cry right now, though. That way I can use the intervention on the next thing and see if the opponent can top deck 3 damage. Not yet.
Keep an open mind.
Instant speed removal. Seems good. The opponent might just try to draw burn and burn us out. Maybe I'm supposed to play Bolas here. Alright, we'll take the cards. Go, Bolas, go.
Remake the multiverse in my image.
Not the card. Opponent gets rid of a land in hand. Fine.
My internet
Big draw step.
without limit.
My internet is without limit. Got him. That was scary. They almost got me. I think my hand was almost stack your deck good against them, and they almost got me. We sort of have all our colors. I don't know about this, but we'll give it a try. We'll probably fetch blue with the passage, so that if we draw Thought Erasure? I almost said Thoughtseize. I've been watching some old Magic content, old Magic footage. We can play it. Alright. And the Pelt collections begin. Another Fabled Passage. Let's just be done with this. Nobody's impressed. Slow down, green deck. Well, that was that. That was that. On the play with Thought Erasure and Agonizing Remorse. Maybe these cards will live up to their potential. It's such a big difference, especially in best of one, being on the play with a hand disrupting spell versus being on the draw where just taking the time to cast it might mean you die. It's a very cute Saheeli Rai. I don't think I've seen these. Yeah, untapped land is good. Untapped on turn 4, but since we have 4 lands to play, should be good. Alright, Temple. Let's use Thought Erasure. We definitely don't need more land. And we're up against Flash. But they're low on lands, and they can't play their Night Bonder. Essence Capture I don't care about. Sinister Sabotage is obnoxious. We have Agonizing Remorse. The only card they can play next turn is the Cutthroat. Let's grab it. Don't need another intervention, I don't think. I guess they do have a lot of small creatures, and this is an instant speed way to pick them off. Okay, fine. Alright, they drew an island right off the top. So we need to make sure that we get rid of the Ambusher, but next turn they'll... So they're probably going to play this and then have Ambusher on deck, so let's go after it while they can't counter it. Should not have shocked in that case. Didn't think it through. If it comes down to 2 life, I blew it. So here on end step, they go for something. Looks like it's a Sailor. So now they don't have the counter magic available. I think we want to get rid of the Sailor more than anything. Although if they spend their turn drawing cards, are we upset? Yeah, actually I am. I don't like it. Black, black, black. Blue, red. I guess we'll get an untapped blue. So Sailor resolves and intervention. Get rid of the card advantage source. We'll worry about the 2/2 at some point, but we don't have to do it now. We're waiting for hand disruption to get through the Sinister Sabotage. On their upkeep, we'll try this. If they counter it, that takes their whole turn, and then they're tapped out for our turn. They have a Frilled Mystic. That's gross. That's like... Wow, they drew that last turn. That's perfect. It's absolutely perfect draw. I need to just start remembering that my opponents are all whitelisted. I have to play around perfect draws, not just good draws. Alright, how do we do this? Let's go Granted. Let's grab Thought Distortion, which cannot be countered. Let's play this Fae of Wishes. And next turn, let's take all their cool counter spell cards. If they drew an Ambusher here, by the way, that is totally brutal. Like I said, perfect draws, right? Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? We lose. We have to draw Cry of the Canarium. That's the only way. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Let's see if they drew a counterspell. You know, for the LOLs. No. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, that makes sense. 1-landers. That makes so much sense. Shuffler is just fine. I guess I'll try this. 26 lands. We get a 1-lander, then we get a 2-lander. Yeah, at least it is mono-red, making my interventions look not terrible. I guess we'll wait. Our opponent could have double Fervent Champion. I'm just feeling impatient. I'm feeling very unlucky. It's frustrating, but I gotta focus and try to win the game I have. Alright, we have 4 Cry of the Canariums. Will we draw any? We can't even draw land. What are we talking about here? So, I guess we have to take the Chandra, because I don't have a good solution to that. I mean, I could draw a black and bedevil it. Light up the stage could be so much worse, but it could whiff. It's a terrible spot. I guess we can hope that if we leave the light up... Well, if we take this, they might play something else. If they play the Chandra, we just need to top deck a red source. Or any untapped land. If we leave them with light up the stage... I mean, how do I ever win this game? But I guess, yeah, I just can't give them that much tempo.
I'm burnt out.
I mean, light up the stage might just reveal more things that die to cry anyway. But I can't okay, double land. Intervention. We could go for another Remorse here, but it's probably a land. I guess I need to be sure. Alright, are they going to give me a break? They didn't play the castle. They drew something else? Another 1-drop. Well, now's the time to find Cry. As much as I need that, though. Yeah, we've got to dig for Cry. Cry's the only way. Let's kill the one that doesn't make a replacement. Take 6. Draw nothing. Panics. Well, at least that's their play for a turn. Alright, still got a shot at Cry. Denied. See, we can go up to 7, but the opponent hits for 8. They might make a mistake, but they probably won't. Turning things sideways and activating Castle isn't exactly hard. Rough. Rough. All right, we'll see if our hand attack cards are good if we're in a matchup where the hand matters. It's been a minute, but when they lead with Hallowed Fountain, I get a little hopeful inside. And Bacon. Oh boy. And they have... No, they have Omen. Do I know what I want to draw? I just want more of this stuff, right? Let's go. Oh, they have Shark Typhoon, and what? The heck is going on, you guys? Alright, what are the good cards here? Solemn's a nice little burst of action. It's basically like 3 cards in 1, so that's something we could take. Shark Typhoon is like 2 cards in 1, but it's at instant speed. I have no idea if Chromatic Ori is a card, but I think my opponent might be in danger of not curving out well. So I'm going to take the Typhoon because they can cycle it. Don't think I need more of this. And then next turn I'm going to take the Solemn. I'm just going to try to make their draw very awkward mana-wise. They might draw perfectly and get out of it. That's the risk you take with a line like this. My opponents have drawn pretty well today, so I'm scared. I am very scared, but I'm going to keep trying. Now we get the ECD. We want to draw one more land. Maybe I should have kept that temple after all. So I'm not going to crack this until I need it. The opponent does find Temple of Enlightenment, and they put it on the bottom. We do not draw land. Alright, deck thinning logic. Deck thinning logic says, when you thin your deck, you will 100% of the time draw another land off the top. You ready? We made it mathematically less likely, and it never matters. That's why the shuffler is completely fine. The opponent can play the Ori here, but we can bedevil it if they draw land. They didn't draw land yet. I think I want to wait for a hand hate spell. I don't want the opponent to have a turn of Ori into Elspeth Conquers Death. I guess they don't have anything to get back even if they hit it. Okay, let's go for it then. And even if they did, we have the Erebos' intervention.
In exchange for eternal servitude, I outsmarted you eons ago.
Karn. I guess you can Spyglass, but I have 3 Bedevils ready to go. I can also go to my sideboard and get something like a Grafdigger's Cage. That would be LOL. Yeah, when they see this hand, they're going to be disappointed. Their Spyglass isn't going to work for very long. Alright, let's see what's cooking in there. Ugin. No. But now they have something good for an ECD, that's for sure. No more Spyglass. No more Karn.
Defiance. There is always another consequence.
Neat deck. I'm not sure everything that's going on, but our opponent, they have a top end, you know, they're living large. What are these hands today? Deck hates me. All right. I'm gonna hope these hand attack cards are good. They are on the play, but we're against somebody sleeving up lightning bolt style. Ah, nice. It was a fake. It was a pump fake the whole time. Wait, what? Oh man. Snapped Axe, double strike, mutate, 4 damage, gain 4 life. Marauding Raptor, Stormwild Caprador. I don't know why I always say it like that, but I do. Let's take the 2-drop. More hand hate. I feel like I need to draw, though, more lands and more ways to gain card advantage, because we are still down 2 cards here, and if I spend every turn using cards like Agonizing Remorse... That said, if I take their threats... I can't take all of them, though. Yeah, let's bin this. Like, they probably don't run that many threats. Their hand has 4 creatures. Like, how many creatures do you think they really run in this deck? I don't know. I don't know. Give me the key card. Even though I guess I have a pretty good solution to it. We need to get more cards, though. How best to do it? I can Fae of Wishes for a Finale of Revelation. Eliminate. That could have taken on a Caprador. Now I really wish I'd taken out the Snap decks. I think I made a bad choice there, but regardless, we have to go get something. What should we get? We can get an Aether Gust. We can get a Red Cap Melee. Those aren't great. Noxious Grasp. That just picks one of these off. Sure. Seems solid against them. Gives us time to draw lands, turn on the Erebos' intervention. They drew a Raptor. Alright, grab another Snapdex. Yes, we need that. Eliminate you. Kind of amazed that their Caprador deck can have so many creatures. Mine usually had too many spells. I like the Snap decks, though. I didn't think of that for my version. If I play this, it gets Dragonfired. It's possible I can play like a Fae of Wishes and have the opponent try to combo Dragonfire that, but I think I just want to play this and get the card.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil of reality are lost. This was for home your prowess.
We've got to Bedevil and eliminate an intervention. Let's take the Bedevil. It answers something Snap deck size. All this in our hand is still super awkward. 4 lands, a bunch more 1-for-1 removal. How do we get ahead? That's the question we need to ask. Let's play the Fae of Wishes. Will I discard some of these cards to use my Fae of Wishes? Maybe. Alright, so here's the U. We'll Noxious Grasp that right out of the way. Remorse. Give me your hand. What you got? Vadrock! Holy crap. What does your mutate cost? Red, red, white. Okay, you can play that in this deck. Alright. We wore our opponent down. I'll keep it because we curve into Cry, and the meta's mostly aggressive. And maybe these temples will find us a blue source. Easy mode. Alright. Temple usually means a controlling deck. I'll keep the hand disruption spell. I'll try to get in that hand and see what's cooking. Esper. Alright, it's a showdown. Alright, will we draw a blue source off the top? Do I let my opponent have a Teferi? They might play it and plus it and then eliminate's really good. Whereas Karn is just straight card advantage. This could be a 1-for-1. I'm going for the Karn.
Do not pity me.
It also might throw our opponent off the scent about how good Karn is for the matchup.
Right on schedule.
Yeah, they plussed it.
I'll protect you.
That's called giving me a chance. Because we get to 1-for-1 instead of 2-for-1. And now, come on, blue source. Come on, blue source. 15 of them. But deck is content to make me suffer. Our Cry is pretty dead, but the rest of our hand is live-ish. Opponent we know has a dead Heartless Act, and there it is. Let's start hitting the hand before we play the Bolus. Wow. I guess Shatter in theory can draw a card, but it's 4 freaking mana. Heartless Act can pick off our Fae of Wishes at instant speed, so I think that's actually worse for us. We'll keep the land. I think we have to go after them again. Boom. Save that to exile the graveyard. Could be important if they draw Elspeth Conquers Death, but I just don't think it's important enough. Yeah, that's better. Just a way to straight up reach out, smash a Planeswalker. Play your land. Oath of Kaya for nada. Love it. You love to see it. Implies they might be a Yorion deck.
Spark remind.
Beautiful draw.
My schemes are never ending.
Again. Okay, mystery card.
Your weak
Does it counter spells?
crumble.
We could wait, but make them have it.
If you wish to surrender, meditate.
Another Bolus. Cool. We will bury them in Bolus +1 activations. We will never stop. We could eliminate or bedevil our own Narset to prevent the life gain, but I don't think this is the matchup for that.
Such violence is upsetting.
The life total's mostly irrelevant. Opponent not giving up on their Oath of Kaya, which is interesting, and they're going to scoop it up. 7 cards to none. Yep, on the play. This is, I mean, the hands are trying to get better. Things might be turning around luck-wise. I felt better about this hand. Last game not so much, but the 2 before that very much. Maybe it's time to make a push. Yeah, we'll keep it. Not sure what it will be, but usually what you want after trading 1 for 1, 1 for 1, 1 for 1 is you want something that gains card advantage. Fae of Wishes does that. I don't need any more land, so I know I'm surveilling that away. And here we go. Our opponent on the Demonic Embrace version. Dreadhorde Butcher. What a freaking card that is. I think that's the one we most need to get rid of. Priest is annoying. So is Mayhem Devil. And of course, Demonic Embrace on any of this is terrifying. It turns everything into a threat. How will we navigate? I guess we can Agonizing Remorse the Embrace next turn. That's pretty good. And we have Cry. So we need to find Cry. We don't have it in our hand yet, of course. So the opponent plays Devil, we eliminate it. Next turn we can Fae of Wishes for a Graph Digger's Cage. It looks like they're running a version of the deck I'm familiar with. Fourth land, Gutter Bones. In response, no Mayhem Devil. Come on, Cry. Opponent's gonna go in with Claim for a little haste damage. Erebos' Intervention. I mean, do we need Cage if we have that? I guess we really want to use it to remove something, though. Do we let our opponent have a turn with these cards? I don't think so. So next turn we'll use Granted. Yeah, next turn what we're going to do is use Granted and play the Fae so we have a blocker. But we need to kill the Priest this turn. We might draw an untapped land so we save the shock land for next turn. Wow. That's a draw. We could clean their graveyard, but we don't gain the life. I'd rather gain the life. Our Fae of Wishes might be too easy to kill, because but the opponent needs to draw a way to sacrifice things, which right now they don't have. They'll probably top deck. They will probably top deck. What's the card? Witch's Oven. That's the one. We could go get a negate and be covered for that. What do we really want? I need a way to gain a lot of card advantage. An Ugin is what I really want. All right. I think I just grab a Finale, though. Is that too slow? Let's grab the Cage. We didn't end up exiling their graveyard, and they do use graveyard stuff. All right. So we go like this, and like this. And we take a hit, but we're covered from at least a good amount of their shenanigans going forward. Scorpion off the top. Land off the top. Not particularly great. We'll play you. The opponent might claim this, but we can shoot down their Devil. The real question is, did they draw a way to sacrifice it? Doesn't look like it yet. Don't be a sacrifice card. Oh my gosh, we dodged. One time we dodged. So I could grant it this turn, but I'm not sure what I would get. What I really just want to do is hold on until I get to play Cry. But I'll keep some cards in hand because I might end up discarding like Flood to be able to fetch cards that are useful. They don't attack. I think they should have. Even if I block the Gutter Bones, they can get it back. It plays around Cage. Maybe they don't know that. Another land. Let's hold those, bounce the Fae of Wishes, get ourselves a useful card. Swamp. Now they attack. could do it like this, and then eliminate the Gutter Bones, and they have to damage us to get the Gutter Bones back. So Gutter Bones gets to hang out in the graveyard for a minute. Alright. They just have a land in hand, I think. Drop these off. Get this back. Remorse can get the Gutter Bones. Let's use Granted here. What do we want? We need cards. Lots of cards. We could grab an Intervention. We still don't have the mana for the Ugin. Let's grab a Finale. And let's play the 1/4 again. All day. Bolus. Well, that changes things. But I think while we have a window here, the best play is to fire this off. No, let's get the Bolus ticking. The opponent will have to deal with it. We really don't have a choice.
Bow before Nicol Bolas.
Yep, get that swamp out of here.
My intellect is without limit.
And now they're passing turn. Trying to hang on to these lands.
You have no weakness.
Let's draw some cards. Now we're getting ahead. Cat has arrived. Gutterbones comes back, Gutterbones comes down, Cry cleans it up. We'll hold this on the board for Dreadhorde Butcher, but that is an intervention. We could gain a bunch of life, but let's just wait. That's probably the last straw anyway. We'll see if the opponent's tough enough. Can they continue?
Outsmarted you eons ago.
Can they see it through? Nope. I wouldn't either. We are getting close to diamond. This hand on the draw, though, seems too awkward for me. And it doesn't have any removal until turn 3, and it's not removal I can reliably cast. But all I need to do is find a red source in the top 2, and even if I don't find a red source, any land plays the Narset. So this hand is a trap, but it's a trap I keep walking into. No 1-drop. Crap. Alright, we drew Cry. We need land. I guess this tries to help us find land while hitting their hand, but we already have Agonizing Remorse trying to do that job, and Scry basically gets us closer if there is a land to be found. Alright, no second play. We're going to be looking at the top of our 26 land deck and saying, for the love of all, please, please, deck,
Time to disappear into the bush.
land. The opponent has a green deck, and they're going to be beating the crap out of me. Denied. How does this happen? There's no creatures in the graveyard. Let's take the Nissa. If the opponent plays the Ooze, the Cry gets good. Yep, take 6. Come on, land. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Still not a red land. Opponent didn't exile any of my graveyard. I don't think it matters, personally. So do they top deck a Lovestruck Beast or a Nissa? They do not. This gives us an opportunity to run Narset.
Mind and body.
And we should be looking for cards we can actually play. I guess more Narsets? Thought Erasure? Thought Erasure surveils. If I continue to struggle drawing land, Thought Erasure might help me put one on top of my deck. Increase my odds. By the way, there's a lot of not land in that pile, too. They did draw a Lovestruck Beast. No! No! How do they do it? How do they do it? I can't draw one of the like 15 red sources in my deck, but they can top deck one of 3 Lovestruck Beasts in theirs. How? Alright, all we have to do is eliminate the 1/1 token before combat. Easy. Has to go. No red source. Mana base is just fine, everybody. If they draw the third Lovestruck Beast. Oh my god, that's a good draw too. That's a really good draw. Let's see what they put the counters on though. They can't target the 1/1 or their beasts can't attack. Alright. Eliminate. They do know about the eliminate, but how do we get rid of this? The opponent can fetch. We need to draw red right here. I can't, you guys. So now they can fetch a haste creature and win potentially. So what do I do? All they need is a 1/1 in the sideboard and they win. But maybe they don't see it. Maybe they don't know it. I guess I use... Oh, I can still eliminate it. Yeah. If they go for it and I eliminate it... What the hell? What the actual hell? What the hell? They didn't plus on it though. Why didn't they plus on it? Guess it doesn't matter. They're just that sure they've got this. I don't get it, man. All right, draw the red source. It has to be Mountain or Fabled Passage. Hello. Okay. This should be fun to watch. Let's see what the opponent does. They have another. They must have another haste creature to go get with their Vivian. But I'm hoping they just get a 1/1 and hope that's good enough. But they get a Ceratops, and I lose. That might be the most infuriating game I've played in a while. What do you know? No red source. Let's see how many games we can make it in a row without drawing one while facing mono green opponents. Oh, boss. Yep, good start, good start. Get wrecked. No time for the hand. No time for the hand removal spells. Let's get out the 1/4s. See if the opponent has Primal Might ready to go. They have another Troll, and they're short of land. So let's hope their mana troubles continue, because that's my best shot in this game. Alright. My Fays are still alive. But my opponent still has endless creatures. Intervention, not bad. Now we need to hit the hand a bit. Let's see what they're working with. Okay, so when they hit their third land, I die. That's nice to see. Well, now we need time to take all these away before they do. I guess I leave them with double Yorvo. Don't have any time for you. Now, what does Eliminate do? I guess it hits a Yorvo. They have infinite 3-drops. I need to concentrate on the board and hope that they whiff. They won't. But I need to try. Alright. Trolls can go hexproof. That's a problem. Yep, there's the land. So we're going to be eliminating the Pelt Collector, I think. Or are we? Do we have to eliminate the Yorvo? Well, it's legendary. We want to keep at least the Yorvo in the opponent's hand. Good, they attacked with the 1/1. We needed that. That's kind of a break, because we get to take it out so we can ignore the Lovestruck Beast when the time comes. Does make Cry the Canarium a bad draw, but what can you do? Alright, we know that the opponent's going to play another creature, grow the Yorvo, and we can't Well, we can kill it, right? We can give it -3. That's not enough. I guess I can take out the opponent's hand, but then they play the Lovestruck Beast. Let's see what's on top of the library. That's not good. I guess they might not... So I'll take Questing Beast. They might not play the other Yorvo? Wow. Top of our deck was crap. They'll play the other Yorvo. They just want a 5/5. Or they'll just play... No, they'll just play the Lovestruck Beast and they'll have a 5/5. So what does this hit? It'll hit a Barkhide Troll. So we go block, block, take 5. So we can still do this. Yeah, I guess. Oh, we got their hand, but we're going to die on the board. Classic Grixis. Down to 1. Do you think the opponent drew a 1/1? Do you think they will? It's a good draw. Not a creature. Just not a creature. That's all we need. We need a break from you drawing creatures. Failed. Absolutely failed. Okay, so they're going to get to attack with the Lovestruck Beast. And I wanted to kill a troll, but I can't. I guess I have to kill that 1/1. I can untap and kill one of the trolls, but the Yorvo has to be chumped, so it's all falling apart. How do they do it, man? If they have a Lovestruck Beast, why do they always get the second one? It's not fair. It's not right. Alright, so intervention one of these, go up to 6. Chump here, go down to 3, then bedevil this, and maybe I have a chance. We have to do it now. If the opponent gets to untap, then they're good. Now they'll draw a Questing Beast, or not. So we also need to draw Eliminate, something to deal, get in front of the troll, and we fail. Ugh. God, the Grixis life is horrible. I don't recommend it. Let's go. All shock lands, probably be dead very quickly, but... Oh god, mono red. They know. How do they always know? Well, don't be a coward. Get in that hand and take away their toys. Well, they're gonna play a 3/1 either way. I can't stop them. I guess I'll take the... Maybe I should just take the good 3-drops. I have 3 frickin' Agonizing Remorse in my hand. If they play a Steamkin though, and it just runs away with the game, I guess we can't have that. Yeah, I can't mess their curve up. They have 2 2-drops and 2 3-drops to play. I'm just gonna get wrecked. So I guess I take the better ones, right? So we get in here and we take the Phoenix? We take the Annex? I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I guess they don't have great attacks once I play a Fae of Wishes, as long as I keep their shock out of their hand. Fervent Champion doesn't have a great attack. Don't need more land. I guess they can attack and pump the Phoenix of Ash. That's the problem. Yep, no blocks. If they want to pump it and spend their turn that way, we'll have to find another solution to the bird. That's their top deck. That's brutal. Play the 4/3. Good job. Intervention. How do you do it? How do you do it? What the hell is going on? Alright, guys. This is crap. This is actual garbage. So what do we need? Cry? We need cry. Denied.
I know 88 will keep an open mind.
Wow. And they do get to bring back the bird, so we'll just make them do it. And we are back for the post-games wrap-up. Guys, I wish I had better news. I really do. I feel like the tools are there and the deck just can't perform. It just can't. Doesn't matter what we do, our draws are lopsided, our mana bases are painful, our hand hate cards are awkward, our opponents just play random crap, just anything with power and toughness, and we die. I honestly, when I look at the list and think about how we built it and what I'm trying to do, it feels like everything is there. And then these games, I just die. Oh my gosh, it's infuriating. And I think I'm gonna have to go back. I've got a bunch of brews I want to play, but I think I've got to go back to playing good decks, or I'm just not getting out of Diamond 4 at this rate. It's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna die in Diamond 4, guys, and my pride can't take it. I also can't do clickbaity titles with my mythic record and rank and win rate in them if I'm not in freaking mythic. Guys, it's very important. But let's transition over to a content creator shout out for the day. Somebody who is very mythic, Danny T. Law. Danny T. Law Gaming is my content creator shout out for the day that I hope you'll go check out. He has a channel. He's doing very well on Twitch. He's trying to get more into YouTube. He makes competitive best of 3 ranked content. So if that's the kind of content you're looking for, he's even got the screenshot of his rank in the freaking thumbnail. What a master. Go check it out. His latest video, Demonic Embrace, Make Croxa Fly, I enjoyed quite a bit. So I hope you'll check it out. And if you do, remember to hit subscribe and like and leave a comment. Let him know that CGB says hi. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Oh, and if you go leave a comment on Danny T. Law's video that CGB says hi, you're cool. Goodbye.